Hi, this is Christine with Ziedman Development. Today I'd like to take a deep dive with you into our solicitor or canvasser paid destination within Importacular. I'm not going to complete an import today, but what I am going to do is show you all of the different ways that you can integrate solicitor information within Importacular to import into Razor's Edge. What I mean by that is I want to show you how the solicitor paid destination integrates with things like gift, membership, prospect, action, and more. So let's go ahead and take a look at the template that I have set up so you can see what I mean in real life. When we open our template, we can actually see that there are two constituent mappings on this template. The first one is labeled constituent. The second one is labeled constituent underscore solicitor. The other differences that you can see are that constituent underscore solicitor is in a slightly lighter color, and in the column to the far right, that record is linked to the constituent record. You also can see in the far right column that the top row for constituent has the option for area settings and the bottom row does not. This is because constituent underscore solicitor is actually a constituent record that is being created from the solicitor tab. Since we have other screencasts that show how to create the constituent, I'm going to move from here to go to our solicitor tab so you can take a look there and see how that's done. In order to create the constituent underscore solicitor mapping that we saw on the first tab, I clicked on Add New Mapping under Assigned a Solicitor Constituent. Let's go ahead and open that mapping by double-clicking on Solicitor here. So the screen that we saw earlier that said constituent underscore solicitor is actually referring to this version of solicitor. You can see that this tab looks very much like what we've seen in prior videos when we map constituents. The main difference is that this constituent is a solicitor box, is grayed, and it is checked. This is required for this to work. Other than that, you fill this in as you would fill in any other solicitor record. Be sure that when you do, that you do not use the constituent's first and last name. If your fields have first and last name, they may map to that, and you don't want that to happen because you want the solicitor's first and last name, not the constituent's. Secondly, on this screen, you have the option to assign a solicitor relationship. This is how you create a relationship on your relationship tab in Razor's Edge between your solicitor and your constituent. Let's double click on that so you can see what that looks like. So here we have our mapping name. It's linked to the solicitor, and we fill in all of the different fields that we need in order to create our correct constituent relationship. You will see that you don't have to assign the solicitor to the constituent on this screen because we've already linked our solicitor and our constituent when we created our solicitor mapping. You can see that here. Let's move on to our next tab so that you can see another integration within Importacular. You can see on the gift tab that we've mapped a gift, and we've also mapped a gift to a solicitor. The solicitor mapping is done by clicking here under Solicitor Canvasser link. And when we do that, this is what it looks like. You have the option to select a default amount for the gift or to pull it from your source field. And then for the row for solicitor, you do not have an option for a source field, but you can select the solicitor from the dropdown. Because I only have one solicitor record created in my mapping, that's the only option I have here. Next, let's take a look at our memberships tab. We can see here that I've mapped a membership. And then once the membership has been mapped, I clicked on solicitor link. And I've linked my solicitor to my membership. Just like we saw before on the gift, we have the not applicable under source field name, and under the default value, we can select the solicitor. Similarly, let's take a look at our actions. Same thing. We've mapped an action, and then in order to link the solicitor to the action, I've selected Action Solicitor Mappings, and I've chosen my solicitor for my action. Our prospect tab has a very similar thing as well. We've mapped our proposal, and then we've selected our solicitor for our proposal. The same thing as before with the gift, we do have the option for the amount here as well. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video demonstration of our solicitor paid destination. If you have any questions or if you'd like to trial any of these areas or other areas that are not mentioned in this video, please let us know. We love to hear your feedback. Thanks.